It didn't start with a mutiny. It started with a whisper, a subtle shift in the ranks, a glance that lasted too long. Before anyone could name it, the foundation of the 327th was already beginning to crack. Night 320 stood at the center of it all. Once celebrated as a model trooper, a former leadership, and a name people respected. This respect would collapse as controversial changes and the desertion of the 327th fueled his legacy. This is the rise and fall and rise again of Night 320. Before we get started, only a small percentage of you watching this video are actually subscribed. So if you enjoy videos exposing corruption within the 327 Star Corps and the dark underbelly of the Roblox Star Wars roleplay community, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It's free, and you can always change your mind later. Chapter 1. The Ascent Begins. Night 320 entered the 327 Star Corps as an ambitious trooper on August 2nd, 2021, eyeing the role of Major 12, which was the pinnacle of Hawkbat leadership. He worked shoulder to shoulder with key figures like JR Pro 87, INSCOR, I-Ice Brigadierification, Omega, and Wild Fox, quickly gaining recognition and influence. On March 4th, 2022, the 327th faced one of its darkest internal events, the mass deletion of channels by former XO Alex, an act of pure admin abuse. While this chaos deserves a video of its own right, for Night 320 it was a defining moment. Hawkbat in the power vacuum began drifting into autonomous operation. A separate Hawkbat Roblox group was made by Night 320, proving that he could lead fast, effectively, and with direction. Later that year, on August 27, 2022, EGA officially promoted him to Major 12. There was a peak in his career, but the climb was too fast, and the fall was coming. Chapter 2. The Rebellion Declared. On October 11, 2022, Night 320 shocked the 327th Star Corps by declaring total independence of Hawkbat. He founded the Democratic Republic of Hawkbat, and with himself as chairman, and declared war on the 327th. His proclamation, preserved in Hawkbat history, reads, "For long enough we've suffered against the powerful tyranny of the 327th Star Corps. We have declared war. Hawkbat has suffered long enough from the tyrant named II American IAX. His reign is over. Agree to these terms or you will be destroyed. You'll plant our seeds with our methods." He even scheduled scrims backed by full leadership signatures. INSCOR, Wild Fox 841, Alien Morons, I-Ice Brigadierification, Soavold, and more, with map links and auto-wing clauses. "Glory to Night 320, they cried. But this rebellion, as grand as it sounded, lasted just 23 hours. By October 12, 2022, the Democratic Republic of Hawkbat was dissolved. Night 320 was forced to resign as chairman, but due to the ironclad loyalty among his battalion, he was reinstated as N12. Chapter 3. Resistance from Within. Under new leadership of the 327th via Ibrolin and Zircon, Hawkbat began to stagnate. Activity dropped and the spirit died. In protest, on January 29, 2023, Night 320 capped Hawkbat's size to just 5 members, a final act of defiance. To appease him, the 327th promoted him to Hawkbat Minor Officer on February 1st, 2023. But his interest in the corps had already waned. Days later, on February 9th, 2023, he deserted completely, leaving the Discord server, the Roblox group, and the title behind. Reigning Moral stepped up in a somber message. Please ignore the following ping. Our former N12, Night 320, has deserted, but I'll try my best to keep up activity. Chapter 4. Atonement and Exile. Then the apology came. A long-form video titled Apology 2 surfaced, a personal reflection on his decision, controversial behavior, and broken ties. In it, night320 expressed regret and sought reconciliation. And it worked partially. I'll play a small clip of it now for you here.
Yeah. I am sorry. I'm sorry for the things I did. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable behavior from me and me. I think I should never, ever leave again. I'm so wrong to the things I did. I'm so wrong. I'll never be right. No. Ever since I left Hawkbat, my position, ever since I left M12, I'm so sad. No. I'm sorry. No. Like, I'll be a great addition. No, I'll be the best addition. I'll never leave you guys again until 2024. Trust. I'll stay for like.
Cutting off that clip short, it's clear from his coherent apology that he was allowed to rejoin the 327th and begin slowly earning redemption. But just as his return took shape, another blow landed. On January 7th, 2024, night320 was permanently banned from GAR by Cynical Fae. In response, the night320 clan was born, a faction of loyalists calling for his return. The outcry signaled something important. Night320 wasn't just a figure of controversy, he had become a symbol. Chapter 6: The Return and the Anti-CISO League. It wouldn't be until June 17th, 2025, over a year later, that night320 was allowed to rejoin the 327th. The core hadn't changed. CISO had tightened its grip, and corruption was a bigger problem than ever. A new M12 had taken power, Natalie Moe, a former CISO operative with one mission: to cleanse Hawkbat of corruption. Together, Natalie Moe and night320 formed the Anti-CISO League, a resistance movement within the core to eliminate foreign influence. Night320, once the traitor, became the protector, and he was promoted to Hawkbat Sergeant, again leading the battalion he had once abandoned.
Conclusion: Legacy of the Hawkbat Rebel. From idealist to insurgent, from deserter to defender, night320's path through the 327 Star Corps is anything but ordinary. His fallouts were spectacular, his returns unexpected, but through it all, his leadership and his love for Hawkbat never fully died. Today, he stands as proof that redemption is possible, and that even the loudest rebel can become the Corps' greatest shield.